Hi everyone, my name's Shaylee Bryant, and today I'm going to be talking about coping and understanding grief. I work closely in behavioral health, and I see a significant amount of patients struggle from day to day with some type of loss. So let me ask you this. How many of you have lost a loved one? Okay, and how many of you have lost a loved one due to mental health, such as substance abuse? Okay. And how many of you have simply been grieving the loss of a job, a big move, or, maybe you just went through a really big breakup? These are all examples of some form of loss that in some way or another all of us have been through and have experienced. I will be talking a little bit today about behaviors associated with loss and how you can access the resources available in our community to begin your road to wellness. I will explain the importance of getting help and what that looks like. I will also be giving information about some different facilities available that can provide specific care in your situation. By reaching out and processing your grief, you will be able to find your freedom again, and understanding how to continue moving forward in your life without feeling like you're being held back by a dark cloud. The purpose of behavioral health is to give back the ability to work and to love. And when we are in a good mental health state, we are successful, which results in productive activities, fulfilling relationships with other people, and providing the ability to adapt to change and cope with adversity. So what does grief look like? Grief looks like sadness, anger, confusion, depression. We put on a show for those around us just to hide our pain. And, we don't have to. There are 5 stages of grief, and those are shock, denial, anger and guilt, depression and despair, and then the last one is acceptance, accepting your grief. And sometimes those are felt individually, or they can be felt all at once, which makes them very difficult to manage and to work through on your own. So it's so important to recognize your grief and to get the necessary help in order to push through to get to that acceptance stage. If we don't accept our pain, we don't accept that, and we work through the stages of grief, and the grief monopolizes our life. So we eventually self-destruct. And for those of you located on the Kenai Peninsula, Serenity House Treatment Center and Peninsula Community Health Services have a variety of resources to help you cope and understand your loss and where you stand with that in your stages. These resources, they can be accessed in person or over the phone. They are equipped with endless resources in which they have skilled personnel in order to help you in all areas of mental health. And truly, they're there to be your advocate and will lead the way in your case. Behavioral health is on the rise in our community, and it's extremely important that we understand the significance of coping skills and how we can better our mental, physical, and emotional, well-being. So you are not alone. You are not alone. We are all going through battles and have similar stories, and we are not alone in our grief. And, there are many resources available that offer grievance counseling, groups, skills, and inpatient therapy. So you're not alone. Don't be afraid to reach out and get the help that you need. You will not be judged, and it is essentially, it essentially gives you back your happiness, and that is so important. Without processing each stage of the grievance, the pain can take over your life until you no longer care about what truly matters. I would like to leave everybody a quote today that is from Earl Grolman that states, "Grief is not a disorder, a disease, or a sign of weakness. It is an emotional and physical and spiritual necessity that, it's the price you pay for love. The only cure for grief is to grieve." So thank you all so much for being here, and I hope that each of you were able to take something positive away from today, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you again.